الرحيم خلق الإنسان علمه البيان وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إن من البيان لسحرا أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. I begin my talk with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the all merciful, the very merciful, who creates man and adorns him with eloquent speech, the one in whose hands lies absolute control of every existence. We bear witness that Muhammad, peace, blessings and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon him, is his slave, servant and the seal of his messengers. May Allah's mercy, peace, blessings and salutations be upon him, his entire household, his companions and his followers till the day of resurrection. At the very beginning, I would like to extend my grateful thanks, the warmth and love that I have been receiving since the very day I have come here in this august, historic, well-organized, highly appreciated Islamic institution. Time to time I have been getting this sort of love and warmth from our caring principal Hazrat Maulana Shuaib Sahab Damat Barakatuhum, as well as Hazrat Maulana Khalil Sahab Damat Barakatuhum. As you can see, I was nowhere in list of the speakers, but I have been forced to come here and say a few words. So I have been thinking what to say or what not. So it's a problem. Let's see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts in my mind so I can say a few words before you. Dear students, now that I have been standing before all of you, let me just say a few things. Public talk is among direct and effective methods while transmitting one's ideas to any audience, to any sort of gathering. Undoubtedly, it is an art, a skill that one needs to master in order to claim and achieve a good speakership. People who speak fluently, effectively, are respected everywhere. A good speech has the power to bewitch and influence any audience anywhere in the world. And if this good speech, rather an eloquent speech, is carrying a divine message for the humanity, the efficacy, the bewitchment becomes manifold. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran while describing His bounties and His blessings and mercies upon humankind, upon mankind, خَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ عَلَّمَهُ الْبَيَانِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created man and taught him eloquent speech. And the Prophet Muhammad said, إِنَّ مِنَ الْبَيَانِ لَسِحْرًا. Indeed, some of the eloquent speeches has the influence of magic. So such sort of rhetorical competitions and contests help students to achieve fluency. To achieve many things like fluency, like gaining confidence, like removing stage phobia. When many of us come to the stage, we face many difficulties. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task to come here of the days and give your talk, looking at the eyes in the audience as the great speakers are among us, like Maulana Khalil Sahab Damat Barakatuhum Al-Aliya, who is a renowned personality, and he is a well organized, I would say that, highly acclaimed, a good speaker, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him. So it's not an easy task to come here of the days, looking into the eyes of the audience and deliver your talk, right? So it's not. So these sort of competitions help students to achieve these sort of things. I also mentioned, as this is the program of elocution competition. So this sort of program actually helps students to achieve fluency in the language. And fluency is something which is admired, loved and desired in any language. Whether it is Urdu language, whether it is Arabic, whether it is English, whether it is Gujarati or whatever the language you have been speaking, fluency is something that is equally desired and loved in any language. irrespective of the language. It is easy to understand that it is admired. And speaking fluently in a language that is today a global language, a language of global media and resources, which has become the language of global communication, even whose readers, writers and speakers are respected, are given utmost respect and reverence, even more wanted, even more desired, even more loved. The way students came here and delivered their speeches, to be very honest, as I have been asked to say into Urdu language few words, so let me just